attention now to, when I get to 1, I will touch your forehead and you will be there. Allow your body to do everything it needs to do. 1. You're there now. Very good. Very good. And that way you're remembering, at least as if day or night.
I think it's daytime.
Daytime. Very good. And where are you? Just look around you. Are you inside or outside?
I feel like I'm looking out a window.
Can you repeat?
Looking out a window.
Looking at a window. How old are you there?
My 20s.
How do people call you? What is your name there? Look down to your feet. What are you wearing?
I'm looking over a balcony.
You're looking at a balcony.
I think I'm barefoot.
And what are you looking at?
I see like I'm high up.
What do you see?
See like a forest with below trees.
I see like a forest and trees. Now look down to your feet. What are you wearing?
See a suede, very pretty high heel
High heels.
shoes
Very good.
with an open toe.
Very nice. What color is your skin there?
White.
White. And what is your name? How do people call you? You remember that doesn't matter. So as you're looking at this forest, what are you feeling?
It's just very beautiful and tranquil. The sun is starting to rise or to set.
Very good. And
Yeah, I think it's setting.
it's sunny.
Setting, yes.
Setting. And this place where you are, is this a place where you live?
It feels very familiar.
It feels very familiar.
Like I'm here a lot.
Okay.
One of my favorite views.
One of your favorite views.
It's, the banister is like marble. Stone.
Stone. And when you come to this place, what do you come for? What do you do? How do you feel?
I feel peaceful.
Peaceful.
Relaxed.
Relaxed. Very good. want you to walk around this place where you are and tell me everything you see. See if there is maybe some other people there.
I think there's a type of gathering, party.
A party. Mm-hmm.
And I go there on the balcony to get away from it.
So get away from it. Mm-hmm.
Just the quiet and the peace.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you like to be close to the people that are gathering? How does that make you feel when you're with them?
I enjoy them, but it can be overwhelming.
It can be overwhelming. Mm-hmm.
I like it quiet.
You like it quiet. I want you to, for just a minute, we're going to do just an exercise. I want you to go there where they are. And as you are with them, I want you to tell me everything you're hearing, seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is happening?
I have a beautiful gown on.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And my hair is perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the 20s or 40s, you know, the finger waves and.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's dressed very tuxedos.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Now, as you get close to them, I want you to focus on what your body's feeling. As you go closer to them and you start feeling this overwhelming sensation of feeling, tell me, what is your body feeling? Allow your body to feel anything it needs to feel.
It's this is my home.
This is your home.
It's very large and grand.
Mm-hmm. So just get close to those people and tell me everything you start to feel.
The men are having their cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
I am flirtatious.
Mm-hmm.
They are my guests.
Mm-hmm.
I just see a few men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you single? Are you married?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just being playful.
Being playful. So let's go forward to that moment where you're feeling overwhelmed, close to them. Just move forward.
It's just another party. Another party.
It's another party. Mm-hmm.
They're boring.
And they're boring. And what is it that bothers you from them?
I feel like required to
Mm-hmm.
do these events.
To these events. Mm-hmm.
It's, I'm just bored with this.
You're just bored with this.
But I have to do this. It's social.
It's a requirement.
Yeah, it's expected of you.
And when you feel this requirement, what is your body feeling? Tell me what your body is feeling, being there, being forced to be there with this requirement. What is the body feeling?
I'd rather just go and be alone. Go rest and do my thing. But I have to entertain. It's just another party.
So every time you feel forced to do something, you want to just be away from there and disconnect?
I sneak away when I can.
Sneak away when you can.
But I can't be gone for too long. I'm expected to be there. These are my guests.
They're your guests. And who's organizing this party, this gathering? Is that you or someone else is doing it for you?
No, it's not me, but I'm required to be there.
You're required to be there. And when you're required to be there, what do you feel?
A bit resentful, but...
And what emotions do you feel?
I mean, it's okay, I'm bored with it.
I'm bored with this. And when you feel resentful and when you're bored with this, what comes to your mind?
My mother.
My mother. What about your mother?
This is all important to her.
This is all important to her.
Yeah.
And what is your mother's name?
Rebecca?
Rebecca. So are you doing this to please your mother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a social thing to do.
Social thing to do.
To meet, I guess, just to, how do you say it? I'm not just interested in these
I understand.
men.
Stupid. Stupid. Okay. So just move forward. I mean, we're going to drift away from that scene, drift away. And we're going to move forward in the same life of this young woman. Move forward to the next important event as I count. 5, 4. Move forward. 3, 2, 1. You're there. What is happening?
I'm in a different part of that home. It's huge. It's very grand. You can see the moon when it's night. I'm in a different place, a different balcony, a different area of the home, where it's quiet and I feel like I'm...
And how do you feel there?
I'm not really hiding, but hoping no one finds me.
Always trying to be away.
Mm.
And we just always trying to be away. What emotions do you feel?
I enjoy my solitude, but I'd rather be alone than be told who to be with.
I see. Being forced to, being obligated.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. So again, we're gonna drift away from that scene. As you go deeper and deeper, I want you to go to the next important event in the same life of that woman. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I feel like I'm leaving.
What is happening?
I don't know what era these cars are. But, I have I feel like I'm going to go shopping.
You're trying to go.
I'm kind of. I told that my family I was going shopping. And I don't think I'm going to come back. I think I'm just getting away.
You're getting away. Okay. All right. Good. And why do you want to get away?
It's just all these expectations.
Expectation?
I don't like being told what to do. I feel a little rebellious.
Okay, very good. So let's now move forward to the last minute of that life. Let's see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be there now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be there now. Last minute of that life. Whatever is happening.
Just lying in bed.
You're in bed?
Yes.
And what is happening? Is there anybody with you?
I don't see anyone.
I don't see anyone. Are you older now?
Yes.
How old are you, more or less?
I would say 70s.
70s. And what gives you the impression that these are the last minutes of this life? What is happening to you?
I'm just ready to go.
Ready to go. So when you're ready to go, just move out of the body, leaving your body behind. Here we go. And as you're leaving your body, let's make a summary of that life that just ended. What do you think you had to learn in that life? What was the lesson?
To follow my heart.
To follow your heart. Were you able to pass that lesson?
Yes. I was happy.
You were happy? So based on the life that just ended, what advice would you give to Melissa when you come back as Melissa? You know what she's going through. What advice do you have for her?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Yeah. Have fun.
Have fun.
Don't always have to follow the rules.
You don't always have to follow the rules. So will you say that Melissa is feeling forced to do things now? Obligated to do things she doesn't want to do?
No one's forcing her. She feels obligated.
She feels obligated. But she's reacting exactly the same way you were reacting in that life. Whenever you feel obligated, you disconnect. You hide away because you feel overwhelmed. And when you feel all of that overwhelming feeling and want to disconnect, what does that make you do in the life of Melissa? When you disconnect, what does that make you do in your life?
I enjoy the solitude.
And when you enjoy the solitude, what does that prevent you from doing?
In this life, being present.
Being present. And when you're not present, what does that make you do?
It makes me sad.
And when you're sad, what does that prevent you from doing?
Everything.
Everything. So how can we help Melissa today to feel present again? She said, I feel like I'm not myself. It seems that at some point she got lost. How can we make her feel present again and feel and connect?
She just needs to let go.
She needs to let go. Let go of what?
These expectations she has for herself.
So are you saying by any chance that she's becoming her worst enemy?
Oh yeah.
Has anybody told her what to do?
No.
Is your mother in that life present in this life, forcing you to do things?
No, not so much.
Not so much?
I just feel...
Are you forced to attend to these gatherings you didn't want to attend?
Oh yes.
So this is a different body, different scenario.
Yeah.
So can we help her understand that? She doesn't have to feel that way. She doesn't have to disconnect. Okay, good. So we're going to disconnect from that life. But before we do that, where are you going now that you're out of the body? Where do you go now?
Still there.
I'm still there. As you're still there, just keep telling me everything you're seeing.
Why the blue linen gown, white gown. There's lots of books around me.
Lots of books around you. Are you going to the light, or are you deciding to stay a little bit longer? Just remember,
Not sure.
I'm not sure. Very good. So we're gonna go back a little bit as I touch your shoulder. Go back to that moment your body is dying again. And as you're leaving this body, that body, I want you to check everything that is taking place. Look around you. Do you see anybody coming for you, or any lights or anything?
It's dark.
It's dark. So here's my question to you. Are you Melissa in the past life? Or you're attached to Melissa?
Melissa.
Just remember. Are you attached? Or you are her in the past life?
I was her.
You are her. But you're not going to the light. Just remember what happens. Where do you go?
I just see lots of dark colors.
So here is my question. How can you be Melissa in the past life if you didn't go to the light? Does that make sense?
Yes. I don't know.
So we're going to do something now. I'm going to talk to Melissa. Melissa, I want you to scan your body. You're supposed to be white light. I want you to use your spiritual eyes and see if your body is all white or there is anything that is out of place.
Having a hard time.
Then feel. Don't see it. Feel. Feel your body and let me know if everything feels normal or there's a part of your body that feels different.
My chest is heavy.
Your chest is heavy. So I'm going to ask your subconscious mind if that heaviness belongs to the spirit of that woman I'm talking to. What comes to your mind?
Makes me sad.
It makes you sad. So I'm going to put my hand on your chest and just allow it to feel sad. Allow the emotion. Very good. So my question is that emotion yours or it belongs to that woman I'm talking to?
I can't tell the difference.
You cannot tell the difference. So I'm talking to this spirit again, to this woman. Just remember, you're there and you see all dark. See if at any point you go to the light. So I'm here to help. It's important that you remember.
I'm starting to feel lighter.
But do you see any light?
It's as if the room's getting brighter.
The room is getting brighter.
But, I'm just in. There's no walls. There's just colors.
Do you feel you're going up or you're staying there?
Yes, I feel like I'm floating.
Going up, and as you're going up, what are you seeing?
It looks like a solar eclipse. I do see some light that's being blocked.
It's being blocked, right? So I'm going to ask you, were you able to forgive your mom for what you experienced in that life?
I think I may have been a little bitter.
So when you were forced to attend those gatherings and when you were forced to do stuff through your mom, how do you feel?
Yes. I thought it was a waste of time, and
Waste of time. And what did you learn from it? When you felt obligated, when you were through that things with your mother.
I was going to do what I wanted to do anyway.
So you learned what?
Independence.
Independence. So it's a valuable lesson. So through your mother you learn independence. Why would you be upset with her? Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Oh, I loved her. I didn't want to play that game.
And you didn't, because you decided to leave when you could, right? So understanding now that was part of your lesson, are you willing to forgive your mother?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead and forgive. Put that in your heart and put that in your mind. I want you to feel lighter. And I want you to start going up to the light. And as you're going to the light, have you caused any symptoms intentionally or unintentionally on Melissa?
Perhaps. Didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to. But what did you make her feel?
Empowered.
Empowered?
And a little rebellious.
Rebellious. What about the overwhelming feeling she feels?
Sadness.
And the sadness, is that her sadness or your sadness?
I suppose it's both.
It's both. Okay. Then can you remove the part that belongs to you? She doesn't need that?
Yes.
Very good. Because she said, I feel I'm not myself. So I'm wondering if when she was not feeling herself, it was feeling you.
No.
No.
No. I taught her things.
Like what?
To have fun with her life, be free.
Be free. Do you have any kids in that life?
No.
No. So you had all the time to have fun and be free. But Melissa has a different body, it's not your body, and has a different life. Now she has kids. That means responsibility. Should she keep trying just to be free and have fun? Do you think you're helping her with that?
No.
No. So what is the right thing to do? What would you like to tell her then?
We had a lot of fun together. And understand that your life is different now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So now when you're ready, just apologize for any symptoms you might have caused intentionally or unintentionally. And just remove your energies from that body.
Mm.
And you can go to the light.
Okay.
Good. And Melissa, you can help this spirit of this woman go to the light. You can wrap her in a cloud of white light, allowing her to go to the light.
Yeah.
Very good. Removing all those emotions, all that overwhelming feeling that didn't belong to you in the first place. Very good. And you let me know when she's gone.
She's gone.
Gone. Perfect. Now I want you to put white light in your chakras, top of your head, on your throat, heart, your solar plexus. Seal all those chakras and by your genitals. Sealing the chakras now. Very good. Very good. So now I'm going to count from 5 to 1, Melissa. I'm going to look for a sad memory, something that frustrated you, that upset you, that didn't make you feel right. Allow your soul to go wherever it needs to go and your body to do whatever it needs to do to work today. 5. Go back. 4. Travel in time or space, sad memory. 3. Back in time, sad memory. 2. And 1. You're there now. Very good. Is it day or night?
Nighttime, I believe.
Can you repeat, please?
Nighttime.
Daytime, very good. And where are you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
I don't know. I felt 30
30. Mm-hmm.
comes to mind.
Very good. And how are you feeling there?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little confused.
A little confused. Mm-hmm. And as you feel a little confused, what is your body feeling in that memory?
I'm not sure where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to know, just feel. Just feel as you're there. Feel your body, what is happening to your body.
I feel like I'm just standing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what emotions are you feeling in that place, being in your 30s?
I don't, whatever I'm feeling, I just feel confused and
You're feeling confused. So what is happening in your life at your 30s, being 30s? What is happening?
I just see Kevin my ex-husband for some reason.
Hmm?
I don't know
And that's
what this
perfect.
is.
That's perfect.
He's just there.
Don't analyze it. It's just okay. So you see Kevin describing to me, please.
He's young. He's smiling.
Mhm.
But he's confused.
And he's confused.
Yes.
Hmm. So we're going to do something that might sound strange to you. I want to talk to Kevin for a moment. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and I want you to lend him your mind and lips. Let him communicate with me, okay?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, change. Kevin, good morning. What can you tell me about this memory? What is happening? Why are you confused?
This medication I have to take, it makes me feel confused. I don't like it.
The medication.
For the seizures, yeah.
Oh, okay. For the seizure, makes you feel confused. Confused. Okay, good.
Or maybe yeah.
How's your relationship with Melissa?
I feel bad.
You feel bad.
I've never forgiven myself. She always told me to forgive myself.
And why do you need to forgive yourself?
She was too good for me.
She was too good for you. Okay.
I was selfish.
And you're selfish. So, what do you think she has learned through you? What has she learned?
I'm very proud of her. She's a hard worker. Everyone loves her.
Very good.
She did very well
She did very well.
in her career. And I just wish I could have been more like her.
Okay. So she's been a role model for you. What has she learned from you, being with you, with that experience?
I needed to forgive myself. I just couldn't.
Forgive yourself. Now, here's a question for you, Kevin. Are you in the light?
I don't know.
You don't know. Very good. And as you're not in the light, or as you don't know,
I'm at the beach.
you're at the beach. Very good. So time does not exist. You're at the beach. You're not in the light. And now, when your body died, Kevin, did you decide to stay around Melissa for a reason?
I visit her.
You visit her. And why do you think you need to be close to her? I think I know. I just wanted to tell me.
Because I love her.
That's what I thought. So this is the moment where you can tell her everything you've been wanting to tell her.
We had so much fun together. And I'm sorry for everything I did. I couldn't help myself. I treated you wrongly. But I never stopped loving you.
So let's see what she says. 3, 2, 1, change. Melissa, what do you want to tell Kevin now.
I know. That's what I've always told you. You have to forgive yourself.
Mm-hmm. But at this time, he doesn't need to forgive himself. He needs you to forgive him.
Oh, but I have.
But he just seems that he doesn't know.
I have.
He's still around you because he loves you and because he feels he owes you.
Okay, so you're talking about that party. It's okay. Just, it's okay. You just upset me that night, and you were being very disrespectful. And all this time, I'd gone 17 years, and you waited 17 years to tell me these things. It made me very angry, but I forgive you. I understand.
What have you learned through that experience in these 17 years, Melissa? What have you learned?
I learned to love unconditionally.
Then it was worth it. Then it's exactly what needed to happen for your own learning.
Yeah.
So do you really need to forgive somebody that taught you a beautiful lesson? There are many people that do not know what love is. People that don't know to love unconditionally, and you do. You know that. Thanks to him.
Thank you.
So it's time that you guys thank each other for being together for some time, for that time. You learn from each other, but you have to continue your journey, and he has to continue his. He needs to go to the light.
You have to go, yes.
So tell him or ask him what else he needs in order to continue his journey. That is okay. Whatever he did, you're okay with it.
Yes, it's okay.
Kevin, what is it that you need at this time? So that you're not confused, because as you being confused, you're confusing her. Because you're close to her energetic field. She's feeling what you're feeling. So I'm wondering, Kevin, if that sadness she's been feeling is really hers or if it's yours.
I'm sorry, Melissa. You're right. It has to be.
Right about what?
It is my son.
It is your sadness. Now see what is happening, right? This other woman was attached to her and made her feel overwhelmed, wanting to disconnect whenever she was feeling obligated. And now you are also close to her, making her feel sadness without intention, but she's feeling sad, she's feeling depressed. And when she does this, she needs to have a couple of glasses of wine to disconnect, and wine and cigarettes to relax. What do you want to tell her about that? Does she really need that? No. Can you help her remove that emotion, which is a repressed emotion that is causing that, but it's not hers, it's yours?
You don't need that.
Should we remove it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my hand on her chest. I'm going to remove that. Remove all those emotions that do not belong to you, that need to smoke cigarettes or have one. Removing, and gone. Removing, and gone. Now in this empty spot, what would you like to put there? You can put something beautiful instead.
Just love.
Love.
Yes.
Right. So Kevin, why don't we explain to Melissa how the cigarettes are made. Do you know how they are made, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's help her understand. You know that tobacco grows in tropical areas, right?
Yes.
In tropical areas, what they do is they harvest those tobacco leaves and they put them in piles and they wait for the truck to come to pick them up, right? And you know that in those tropical places, there are roaches, right? And they're huge. Brown, red, reddish, blue, I don't know, it's huge. What else is there? Rats. Lots of them. Rats. So you know that in these places, when they put the tobacco leaves in piles, they can be there for days waiting for the truck to come. Where do you think those roaches and cockroaches go? And the rats? Underneath that pile, right?
Yeah.
And you know that it can rain for days, right? So what is it that those cockroaches do when that happens? They mate.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? And once these roaches get pregnant, what they do is they lay an egg, it's a huge egg, but in order for the egg to get stuck on that leaf, they need to vomit on it, so it gets stuck, and each of them recognizes its own vomit. So then you have the rats mating, and I don't know if they have anything like semen, but you have all that sticky stuff getting on those leaves, and then when it's time for the little rats to be born, some of them die in the process and their bodies get stuck on those leaves, and it smells terrible, the roaches and the vomit and the rats. And then finally the truck driver comes to pick up those leaves, but you know that in the open field there are no bathrooms and the driver has to go to poop. Where do you think he goes? Yes, the tobacco piles. And once he poops, there's no toilet paper. What do you think that truck driver is going to use? Tobacco leaves, right? They're soft. So he doesn't care, right? He puts everything back in the pile, takes them to the factory, and they grind everything and they're putting in little tubes. They call them cigarettes. Have you ever smelled any of those little tubes with rat poop and truck drivers poop and roaches and vomit? It smells terrible. Have you ever smelled anything like that? It's terrible. Smell that. Those rats and the poop, and it's disgusting. So, oh my God, I can smell the driver's bath from here. It's so disgusting. Good, but it's a good thing that today he decided to stop smoking that stuff, that poop, that rat shit. So, Kevin, what do you want to say to her before you say goodbye and you go to the light? What do you need to say to close that chapter?
Thank you for everything you've taught me.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of yourself. Because I wish I would have taken better care of myself. And I wouldn't have. Take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Good. Anything you want to say, Melissa?
I forgive you. And I love you.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Good. So, Kevin, when you're ready, just follow that light. Gonna pray for you so that God sends that light and those beings to help you cross over. And as you're leaving, remove all the symptoms, remove all the confusion from Elisa's head. She's gonna be okay now. She needs to be okay. She needs to be free, she needs to be connected, she needs to feel. And Melissa, you let me know when he's gone.
Yes, it's good.
Perfect. Now, Melissa, again, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And as I count, just look for any other memory, just travel in time and space, whatever your body needs to work on today. As I count 5, 4, back in time, travel in time and space, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. The place, is it day or night in that memory?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Then feel if you're inside or outside.
I think I'm outside.
Outside. Okay, good. Now take a look down to your feet. What are you wearing?
Brown leather shoes.
Brown leather shoes. Is the body male or female?
I think male.
Male.
It's like khaki pants.
Young or old?
Middle-aged.
And how do you feel there?
No, tall, slender.
So just look around, and what do you see around you? What do you feel? What do you sense?
It's like I'm looking for something. The sun is bright, and having to squint.
You're looking for something. Just move forward, see what you're looking for. What is that?
Maybe just my way. I don't know.
You what?
My way. I might be lost.
You're lost.
Just
Okay.
keep looking all around.
Good.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
So describe the terrain or the landscape for me, because you're lost and you're looking away.
There's a railroad track nearby, and I'm standing on pavement. Maybe I don't see any buildings. Maybe like a crossroad.
All right, no problem. So drift away from that scene. We're gonna move forward a little bit. Next important event. See where you get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now.
Oh, I kind of see like it's an area like a picnic, having a picnic.
You're having a picnic.
Yeah.
How do you feel there?
Happy. There's a child. I guess it's my daughter.
Okay. So if you have that child in front of you, look at that child in the eyes and let me know if you have seen those eyes before.
Can't really see her face.
Feel her energy. Does the energy feel familiar?
I don't know.
Okay. So you're having a picnic and you have your daughter there.
Maybe she wandered off.
She wandered off?
I think so.
I wonder if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So move forward, see if you find her. And as you look for her, what are you feeling?
I feel panicked.
Panicked.
She was right there. And now she's gone.
And now she's gone. Was there anybody else with you and her?
Yeah.
So move forward. Let's see what happens. Move forward. Are you able to find your daughter?
Back at the crossroad. She's just disappeared.
Is this terrain flat? Are there
Yes.
hills?
No, it's flat.
Flat?
Yeah.
Just disappeared.
I don't know. It's a sunny day. There's no cars.
Are there roads or
Yes.
cars passing by?
There's a road that crosses over the railroad.
Okay. So move forward a little bit, see if you find her. You don't see her. So drift away from that scene. Drift away. To the next important event. See what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now. What is happening?
Not sure.
Have you been able to find your daughter?
No.
No. How much time has passed?
It's dark and I feel like I'm in a prison.
In a prison?
I think that I did something to her.
And what are you feeling in that prison?
I just want to find my daughter and they're blaming me.
But you have not done it. So they are accusing you of something you have not done. How does that make you feel?
I don't care about myself anymore.
You don't care about yourself anymore.
Just her. I can't. I'm trapped. I can't go. I can't find. I can't go search for her.
Is there anybody else that can find her or no? No. So I want you to drift away from that scene. Drift away. Move forward to the next important event. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now. What is happening?
I just want to die.
You just want to die. Why?
Been here for a long time.
You're still in jail?
Yes. I'll never get out.
You never get out. So I want you to move to the last minute of that life to see what is happening.
This is so weird.
What is happening?
Oh, they think I did it. Yeah. It's fine. I'd rather die.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let that body die then.
Yes, they execute me.
How are they executing you?
A chair.
The chair. So I want you to move.
Something like that.
I want you to move forward to that time. 3, 2, 1. You're there now. This moment your body is dying, and as your body is dying, what are you feeling in your legs?
Electricity.
Electricity. And you feel that electricity. How does your heart feel?
I just explode.
Explode. And what about your brain? How does that feel?
It's very fast.
And what emotions are you getting as your heart is beating really fast and you feel this electricity going through your body?
I just think of my daughters.
And as you're dying, what is the last thought?
That I love her.
That I love her. Good, just get out of that body now. And now that you're a spirit, I want you to remember the eyes of your daughter.
Yes, I see her.
Is she a spirit as well?
Yes, we're together.
Okay, good. Look at, even though spirits don't have eyes, they have something that resemble eyes. Look at her in the eyes. Have you seen those before?
I don't know.
You don't know? Let me know if you're able to go to the light. Where do you go from there?
I feel so happy and free.
Good. And where do you go?
My daughter's there.
Very good.
She's happy to see me.
Good.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I was always here with you.
Are you able to go to the light with her?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as you're going to the light, what lesson do you think you were supposed to learn in that life?
Never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Really good. Did you pass that lesson?
Yeah.
But you gave up. You said, I'm done. I want to die.
I was a person there was no getting out.
There was no getting
I would
out.
rather just,
Okay.
if I couldn't try to save her, I'd rather just die.
So what advice do you have for Melissa in her life? You're going to come back as Melissa. Do you think she's going to want to give up at some point?
No.
No. What do you want to tell her?
Cherish the moments you have with your children.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. In that life, you died in jail looking for your daughter. In this life, you are free. You being Melissa, you're free. You can do whatever you want to do, go wherever you want to go. You don't have to look for your daughter because you have your children in this life. You have a husband in this life. You can motivate yourself. You can do pottery. You can do anything you want to do. Melissa was trying to disconnect because she was feeling the emotions of Kevin. She was also feeling the sadness of that other woman that was attached to her, that spirit. But she doesn't have to feel that way. How can we help her feel happy, be herself again, be motivated, enjoy her kids, enjoy life, enjoy whatever she does? She has everything. She has health. She has a perfect body, perfect health. She has 2 eyes, she has 2 hands, 2 legs. There's nothing that prevents her from being happy.
She gets in her own way.
So what do you want to tell her now?
Just do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy. Whatever it is. That she needs to be disconnected to be happy.
No.
No. Good. She will remove the disconnection and the unhappiness and the sadness and all those fears, all those emotions. She will remove them from her heart.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put my hand, just put everything there, and I'm going to take them away. By sadness, by depression, by, and it's gone. Feeling lighter, lighter, by, gone. Very good. Now I see an empty space where all those emotions were. What would you like to put instead?
Joy.
Joy.
Yes.
Put joy in your heart and
Yeah.
in your mind. And from now on, every time you remember about any of these sad events, you're going to remember about how lucky you are to be free, to have 2 kids, to have a husband, to be able to love, to be able to connect, to be able to do whatever you want. No one prevents you. You cannot change things that happen in your life. You cannot change the past. But what you can change is the perception of what happened. Everything happened for a reason. From every those situations you learned. And this is a school. We came here to learn, have fun, enjoy, connect with others. Very good. And now, Melissa, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And I'm going to ask your soul and your subconscious mind to go to the origin of your fear to needles. Your fear to needles, where did this start? Just travel in time and space. There are no limits. Go where you have to go. 5, go back. 4, looking for the origin of your fear to needles. 3, 2, 1. You're there now. In that place, are you inside or outside? Mm-hmm. Do you feel you have a body?
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm. And when you see it, you don't see anything, do you feel you're floating? Or just feel. What are you feeling? You don't have to see, just feel.
Nothing.
Nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's move back a little bit, backwards to before you felt nothing. See what was happening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now. What is happening now?
I don't know.
Feel, see, sense, use all your senses. If you could just imagine, if you could know where you are, where would you be?
The beach.
At the beach. Very good. And as you're at the beach, what emotions are you feeling?
Makes me feel calm.
Makes you feel calm.
Relax.
Is this in this life?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So from there, from that beach, move to the moment something happened with a needle. See where it happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now.
I remember when I was young,
I am young.
Being vaccinated. That's my first memory of it.
And what is happening there?
I was very scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
And who is with you?
My mother.
Your mother. How old are you?
3.
3. You're a little girl.
Yeah.
So what is your mother telling you?
She's just holding me. Just doctor giving me an injection.
And what are you doing?
I was terrified and screaming.
Screaming. Is your mother telling you what you're there for?
She was trying to comfort me. Yeah.
Is she explaining to you that you're going to get a vaccine?
Yes.
Yes. But she's holding you down, tight.
Yeah.
And what is the doctor doing? What is the doctor telling you?
I don't understand why this office doesn't look like a doctor's office, but it's more like a library.
It's more like a library.
Study. He's an older man.
He's an older man.
Old man, yeah.
And what is he saying to you?
It would be okay. He was smiling.
But you're not okay. And as he sees you screaming,
he didn't look like a doctor to me.
Didn't look like a doctor to you.
No, it wasn't a doctor. It was just a desk and this library study.
So as you were trying to make sense of all this, that doesn't look like a doctor, this is study.
And it looked like an attorney to me.
It looked like an attorney to you. However, he's vaccinating you. And as all of that is happening, what emotions are you feeling?
It's terrible.
And what is your body feeling?
It's tense.
Tense. And as your body is tense and you're terrified, what are you thinking of?
I was just so afraid of that needle.
So afraid of that needle. And every time you feel afraid of needles and you feel terrified, and what does that make you do in your life?
I pass out. I black out.
And when you black out, what does that prevent you from doing?
I've hurt myself many times.
Okay, I see. So I want right there, I want to tell you I want you to tell that doctor to give you your energy back. Part of your energy was trapped in that experience. Part of you is reliving that event every time you see a needle because you were trying to make sense of that place where you were. You were trying to process all that information. Your mom is holding you, you're screaming, the doctor is going to vaccinate you, and part of you is trapped in that event. So I want you to tell that doctor to give you your energy back. That is yours, and you want it back now. And now I want you to put that energy back to where it belongs. Put it back in your body where it belongs. Okay. Now I want you to pick a color, a frequency. What color do you want to use today to harmonize your body, every organ in your body?
Green.
Green. So I want you to get that green frequency, and I want you to put it all over your body now. All over your body. Harmonize your body. Claiming your energy, putting it back to your body where it belongs. Today, you're free. You're not reliving that event anymore. And when your body is all green with that frequency, let me know. Okay, now I'm going to put my hand on your chest and I'm going to remove that fear to needles that doesn't belong there anymore. I'm taking it back, and gone as you feel lighter, lighter back. I'm taking it with me, gone. Beautiful. You can put something beautiful instead. There are many things that we humans can do with needles. We can heal people putting injections, putting vaccines, but we also can solve beautiful things. So from now on, every time you see a needle, you're gonna see something beautiful. Like those ladies that used to sew things or create things with fabrics and designs. Things can do beautiful things, and things are not only done to good people. So just put that in your mind, and from today, you're free. And now, Melissa, I want to ask you if you feel you're ready to come back, or if there's anything else you want to work on today.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. So I'm just going to ask your soul. I'm going to ask your soul that if there's any other place we need to go today, to go as I count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now. Did you find any place?
No.
No. Very good. That's what I thought. So I just want you to go back to that beach that you like so much. And I want you to walk around the beach, breathing in, breathing out, relaxing, recharge your energy. And in a moment I am going to count from 1 to 5, and as I count, I want you to start going up the stairs, the same stairs that you used to go down. But as you're coming up, you're gonna feel lighter, happier, refreshed. 1, start coming up. feeling lighter. 2, disconnect feelings, emotions, thoughts for whatever memory or past life we visited. Nothing is going to affect you. Just get the learning. 3, keep coming back. Forget whatever you need to forget about this session for your own personal gain from this moment on for the rest of your life. 4, keep coming back. From now on, you're gonna be able to see needles with no issues and remember beautiful things that can be done with needles. From today, you will be able to connect, you'll be able to enjoy, find motivation in whatever you do. From today, you're going to enjoy being with your family, understanding in a past life you were not able to do it. Every night you put your head on the pillow, you will sleep peacefully until the next day, and then unless you have any plans. But when you wake up in the morning, you will feel happy, refreshed, ready to get up and conquer the world, ready to come back, the happiest woman in the universe. And 5, opening your eyes little by little. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good. How do you feel?
Very relaxed.
Very relaxed. Do you remember what we talked about?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. So today is January 24th, 2020. Question I always ask, will you be willing to share your session or you want to leave it private?
I think it would be okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Thank you for sharing that. So, my name is Antonio Sangio. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Melissa, you're coming from Gulfport, right? Awesome. Stopping the video now.